An NBA legend known for his gravity-defying skills, Michael Jordan had a humble beginning in Wilmington, North Carolina, that taught him the true value of money. From helping educational institutes continue various school programs to spending money on developing social reform in the country, Michael Jordan has contributed to causes close to his heart. Let's take a look at his most expensive philanthropic ventures. So, in this video, we are going to discuss how NBA star Michael Jordan has managed to donate $30 million to date. Let's jump right in. Michael Jordan has proved that his sharp and quick mind doesn't just win basketball games, it can also be utilized in the real world. Jordan has put his money to good use. Michael Jordan made less than $100 million in NBA contracts as the league's greatest player of all time, but that hasn't stopped him from becoming a billionaire, with a whopping net worth of $1.7 billion US. His fortune is due in large part of the value of his NBA team, the Charlotte Hornets, and the Jordan brand. He was reportedly still making $100 million a year from Nike royalties alone in recent years. His billionaire status is well reflected in his luxury cars, $80 million yacht, personal golf course in Florida, and multiple properties. But Michael Jordan understands the importance of giving back to the community. In fact, his charitable donations amount to more than a lot of his luxuries combined. Food banks in California and Chicago. Jordan donated $2 million of his earnings from his docuseries, The Last Dance, to feeding America's food banks in Chicago and the Carolinas. In these challenging times, and in a year of unimaginable difficulty due to COVID-19, it's more important than ever to pause and give thanks, he said in a statement. Boys and Girls Club, Wilmington. Growing up in North Carolina, Michael Jordan spent a lot of time with the Boys and Girls Club of America, participating in their after-school programs while contributing to the community for many years. He made a sizable donation in 2007 by giving $100,000 to fund various programs and the organization's daily operations in his home state. Make-A-Wish Foundation. Michael Jordan first began working with the Make-A-Wish Foundation in 1989 while playing for the Chicago Bulls. He granted hundreds of wishes to children worldwide and became the ambassador in 2008. Along with making wishes come true, he has donated upwards of $5 million to various causes while working with the group for more than 30 years, as reported by NBA. Black Community Pledge. Jordan's brand joined top companies that donated funds in the black community following a series of high-profile police killings in 2020, including George Floyd's death. Former police officer Derek Chauvin is currently standing trial for killing Floyd and faces charges of second- and third-degree murder and second-degree manslaughter. The Jordan brand made donations of up to $1 million last July, distributing money from the pledge to the NAACP, the formerly incarcerated and convicted people and families movement, FICPFM, and the Black Voters Matters organization. Charlotte Libraries. Hailing from North Carolina, Michael Jordan has always wanted to give back to the community that raised him and supported him. He overtook as the majority owner of Charlotte Hornets and has supported the community over the years. In 2016, he donated $500,000 to literacy programs in Charlotte at the Freedom School Partners, Charlotte Mecklenburg Library Foundation, Crossroads Corp., and Child Care Resources Incorporation. The amount will help build 18 libraries stocked with books. National Museum of African American History and Culture. In 2016, Michael Jordan donated $5 million to the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture to open a sports gallery. According to USA Today, the NBA legend has also donated his 1996 NBA Finals jersey to be added to the collection. The museum has renamed the sports gallery as the Michael Jordan Hall, Game Changers, to commemorate Jordan for his efforts. Hurricane relief, the Bahamas. 2019 was a challenging year. The Bahamas, as the Caribbean country, suffered from Hurricane Dorian, which laid destruction in its wake. As relief efforts were carried out, Jordan donated $1 million to several organizations, helping people find shelter and support as many lost their loved ones. Charlotte Mecklenburg Schools. Charlotte, North Carolina cut down $1.25 million from its budget for middle school sports in 2010 to ensure that the funding was equivalent to the budget projections. The district also announced a $50 fee for middle school students and a $100 fee for high school students who wanted to play sports. Michael Jordan stepped in to help and donated $250,000 to the middle school sports program from being eliminated from the city's budget. Morehouse College donation. Director Spike Lee launched the journalism and sports program with a donation at Morehouse College, which has received several donations to fund the technology and educational programming and scholarships. Michael Jordan and the Jordan brand donated $1 million in May 2021, which will be used to invest in education of men of color, as noted by the Chicago Tribune. North Carolina medical clinics. Michael Jordan teamed up with Norvant Health in his hometown, Wilmington, North Carolina, to open 2 medical clinics. He donated a whopping $10 million to ensure that affordable healthcare is provided to underinsured and uninsured people. The clinics are located in New Hanover County and will open their doors in 2022. Before we move on, support us by hitting subscribe and the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos. And don't forget to stick around till the end. Overall, Jordan has donated $30 million over the last 5 years to activist projects, including $5 million to the National Museum of African American History and Culture, at least $3 million to hurricane relief, millions to Make-A-Wish, and millions to Chicago area charities, according to an interview Jordan did with Craig Melvin on The Today Show. "My purpose for doing it is because I see a certain need," he told Melvin. "I feel a certain warmth about it. If I feel like I'm making a difference, that's all that matters to me." Jordan, who helped lead the North Carolina Tar Heels to the 1982 NCAA championship before winning 6 NBA titles with the Chicago Bulls, also helped support not 1, but 2 health clinics for the underserved in his home state of North Carolina. "I'll be able to give back to the community that supported me over the years when I was playing the game of basketball to now where I'm a part of this community," he said at the event's groundbreaking. "I give for the sake of giving, not to advertise or not to promote," he told Melvin. He just launched a signature tequila line called Sincoro. "We decided to do our own tequila. If we sell it, we sell it," he told Melvin. "If not, at least we got enough to drink." On the basketball front, Jordan said in 2013 if he could pick 4 guys to compete on a 5-on-5 team against anyone, he would take Magic Johnson, Scottie Pippen, James Worthy, and Hakeem Olajuwon. But with new stars like LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Giannis Antetokounmpo now dominating, would Jordan change his team at all? "I'm going with who I know every single night," he said, adding he wouldn't change his team in a heartbeat. Of Curry, Jordan said with a smile, "He's still a great player, not a Hall of Famer yet." As for his grandson, Rakeem Michael Christmas is the son of former Syracuse player Rakeem Christmas and Syracuse alum Jasmine Jordan. "It's fun because I can actually hold him and play with him, and I'm having fun watching him," Jordan told Melvin. In March 2022, Jordan was part of a $305 million investment in Dapper Labs, the startup behind the virtual trading card platform NBA Top Shot. Other investors included Will Smith, Kevin Durant, and 2 Chainz. So, that's it. Please like, share, and comment your thoughts below if you like this video. Remember to subscribe to see our next video. Stay safe, and we'll be back soon with another video.